What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Zion Arms R15 Mod 0 and the Zion Arms R15 Mod 1 SBR version. I'm also going to tell you why these are my favorite out of the box AEGs for the past couple months. As always, I need to take a moment to thank the sponsors of my channel. First one is hi-capa Customs, who is the ultimate destination for hi-capa upgrade parts and other specialty parts. And of course, SS Airsoft, your one-stop shop from Airsoft AEGs to parts to BBs to gas to whatever. You can find links to both in the description below, and if you go through one of my links, it does help out the channel, so I do appreciate it. And last but not least, my patrons over on Patreon, and especially Tyler B, for I think it's the 6th month in a row now, he is the top contributor, so thank you, Tyler. Alright, so both of these versions have the exact same internals aside from the barrel length, so I'm going to start with the externals on the Mod 0, and then we'll move to the SBR and everything that's inside. Starting up at the front, we have a very unique squared off flash hider slash muzzle device, which only comes on the Zion series. These things are super cool. I wish I had more of them. I put them on the rest of my things. Kind of interested to see what they come out with next, but yeah, really like the look of this. And that's also going to be a big theme throughout this whole rifle, is the aesthetics of the exterior. Moving on to the handguard, on the Mod 0 you have a 10-inch M-LOK handguard, which by the way is CNC aluminum just like the rest of the externals on this replica. All the cuts look fantastic on this handguard, as do they on the rest of the receiver. And it's also very, very light. Even though this is a 10-inch model, the weight is very, very manageable and you can really whip this thing around on people. Close-up look at the upper and lower receiver, you can see there's a ton of detail put into this thing, and all the cuts look really, really good. This definitely is CNC'd aluminum and not cast. There's no rough edges anywhere around it, and the finish is really good as well. This also has a mock bolt hold feature. So when you pull the charging handle back, your hop-up window will stay open so you can adjust it. And then when you're done, hit the button on the back, closes right up. For the fire selector, you have a standard M4 fire selector. It's got a little bit of knurling on the end of it, so it your finger won't slip off it while you're moving it. And it's also got a little bit of tension on it too. Moving over to the stock, they call this the Delta stock. It is very reminiscent of a Magpul stock. Adjustable, of course. And this is rear wired with Deans, and your battery goes right up in here. Easily fits small stick lipos. If you pull the stock way out like here, you'll be able to fit one of those giant Titan batteries, but you know, you don't have to. For the mags, once again, these are very reminiscent of Magpul, which is always a good thing in my opinion. These look a lot like PMAGs, so if you're looking for that aesthetic, Zion makes them, and one of these comes with it in the box. I believe they hold 140 rounds, have no feeding issues with these so far. Moving on to the trigger, this has a flat blade style trigger. There is no adjustment for the uptake of it, but there is an ETU inside of this, ETU slash Mosfet, where you can program the trigger for different burst modes or binary and stuff like that if your field allows it. But the trigger is fairly sensitive, and I don't have any issues, you know, really spamming this thing if I need to, especially in indoor. Another thing I really like that they did with the externals is their logo for Zion Arms is down here on the magwell, and it doesn't look obnoxious or like it's not supposed to be there. Like, it fits with the overall cuts of the receiver, so it's super cool. This has to be my favorite AR platform rail out today. I used to like the Seekins versions, but there was just something a little bit off about them. I couldn't really put my finger on it, but this one, 100% run this all day. Moving on to the Mod 1 SBR, you'll see that the upper and lower receivers are exactly the same, but when you move up to the handguard, you'll see it's actually a little bit different. Aside from the length, obviously, this is a 6-inch as opposed to 10-inch on the Mod 0, but this has an integrated horizontal grip underneath. For the internals, this has a version 2 gearbox with 8mm bearings. There is 18-to-1 steel gears. It has a polycarbonate piston with steel teeth. There is a bearing spring guide in the back. Fully version 2 compatible rotary hop-up, of course. It has a Zion electronic trigger unit inside, which lets you adjust your trigger. And a 603 polished copper barrel, which I haven't seen the need to upgrade yet, honestly. For outdoor, I was reaching to about 200 feet effective range before things started to get even a little bit dicey. And for indoor, it's so close, like you're not even really going to notice it anyways. And there is a 19K high-speed motor inside. The trigger response on this is very snappy, especially for a mid-range AEG, which is where this is priced at around $325 for the Mod 0, and I believe it's around $299 for the Mod 1. It's a very reasonable price considering not only what you're getting out of the box performance-wise, but also these amazing externals that I'm never going to stop talking about. These things are super cool, super light, can't get enough of them. These are my #1 pick for the $300 range. If you're looking for a new AEG, cannot go wrong with these. Alright, so hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely look into picking one of these up if you are looking for a new AEG. Guarantee you're going to be happy with it, and it's going to last you a very long time. I think these come with a 1-year warranty as well. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.